Richard from South Shields is with us on 6. Hiya. Hello there.
How's it going on?
All right, mate. What can I do for you?
Do you know what was this stuff about you have to be a Star Wars people?
It's ways of playing with your name to create a Star Wars name or to create a honorific name.
Oh, so what was yours like?
My Star Wars name was Alaro Gnu, and my honorific name was Nosman of Morphine.
Do you know what it is, right? I thought it would have been can you not be Handbrado?
No, it has to be what Paul said, because he made it up.
Because Handbrado, right, is like another name for Han Solo.
Right.
But instead of being bright, it's like Handbrado. It's like the night owl. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Well, do you know how you had that thing before, like you were the Flashing Blade?
Yep.
So why can't you be the Flashing Blade instead?
Well, I could,
Instead
but
of
it
being like,
completely defeats the object of Paul's game, though, doesn't it?
no, but like the Flashing Blade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, did you ever used to watch like all of these other stuff, like old, like really old, like black and white comic strips sort of thing?
Comic strips?
Aye. They were like, do you know that blow that like Freddie Mercury done and all that? And the little bloke used to come round.
The little bloke that Freddie Mercury done?
No, it was this thing used to fly around, right? And it was this bloke, I can't remember his name, but he looks like you, right? And do you know how he used to fly around? And he used to sing it about that song, but it was Freddie Mercury who used to sing it, didn't he?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he looks like you, though.
Who does?
Do you not? Not Buck Rogers, that other guy, man. Do you know what I mean? My head's stuck beneath like Alan. Do you know what I'm on about? Where he used to fly around, right? And then he used to land, right? And he used to have a fight with the ball and all that, and they made this film, right?
Oh, he had to have a fight with the ball?
No,
Was it Titus Bramble?
No, do you know?
No, wasn't it? Right, okay.
Well, anyway, right? But the old black and white ones, right? I was watching the old black and white ones.
Right.
And the old black and white ones just looks like you, right? And
all of the black and white ones?
Ming the Merciless was his like...
Oh, Flash Gordon you're talking about.
I Flash Gordon.
Right.
Well, you're like a Spivvy Gordon out of West Old School. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like a teacher that teaches everybody like history and mathematics or whatever.
I don't know him.
No, well, there was this guy called Spivvy Gordon, used to be a teacher at West Old School, right?
Right.
And but the Flashing Blade, right? Do you know when you see a Flash Gordon and then you see the Flashing Blade? But when you see the old Flash Gordon, he looks just like you, like.
The old one, or the one that Queen sang about? Because that wasn't that old.
Oh no, not the.
Because he was blonde.
Version.
He looked snout like me. That guy.
No, that's the colour version, isn't it?
Yeah, but the black and white version looked like me. Okay.
I can't remember what he was called, right? But
obviously
he
a fine
like
figure of a man. Obviously a fine figure of a man. Okay.
No, but like all of these other, I know about 16 different things that look like you, right? Do you know that bloke off? Do you know the first Superman?
The first Superman?
Aye. Do you know the one that chased the train? And he had the backpack on. If he had ginger hair, he would look just like you, you know.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
The first Superman. Do you know, he was before Christopher Reeve. Do you know which one I'm on about?
No.
Aye, he does look like you, like.
Okay.
And I seen you in the car flashing past, right?
Right.
And I thought, yeah, what's going on, right? And you just flashed past. And then I says, oh, there's that blady bloke, right? It was a Flashing Blade flying past, right? But I said his name was Flash Gordon, right? Because do you know this Gordon bloke, right? Do you know, have you ever heard of a Gordon? It's like a Victorian thing.
A Victorian Gordon?
But do you know them blokes that, like, do you know them old aeroplanes, like the Sopwith Camel? And you've got like a big thing coming out the back of your and you've got them big mustache and that. Do you know, like, it comes out the back of your thing, like, it's like a big thing wraps around your neck, right? And it comes out the back of you, right? And you're flying along. And that's what I seen you as, right? But I didn't know what it was, because we were watching this computer stuff, and it was these sim things, right? Well, I don't know anything about it, but that's what you were.
Okay. At this point, when people at home are losing the will to live, you have once again linked together a whole batch of stuff and said, "Do you know," at least 40 times. I think we'll move on. But thank you very much for calling. 01914883188. Richard, frankly, being Richard for us tonight. Quelle surprise.